Hi, I'm Wendy. Whether you're a person with a developmental disability or a family member, we hope this video will help you learn more about the intake process with the Central Missouri Regional Office. It's necessary for getting connected to Boone County Family Resources. If you are found eligible for BCFR, you will collaborate with a support coordinator who will help you identify your vision for a better life and connect you to supports and services that will enable you to thrive and live the life you envision. I myself have a child with a disability. I have a 21-year-old son with autism. We've lived 21 years trying to navigate this system, and without BCFR, I don't know if we would have known where to go. All the way through childhood and through adulthood, and specifically his transition to adulthood after he graduated high school, we were lost. We would not have known what to do without our support coordinator from BCFR. We hope this makes the intake process easier for you. If you have any questions about this process or about services through BCFR, you can reach out to BCFR. Thanks for watching.
Welcome all. This presentation was put together to outline the intake process for those with a developmental disability that are trying to get connected to resources in Boone County, Missouri. In relation to this presentation, a developmental disability may be referring to the diagnoses of autism spectrum disorder, cerebral palsy, intellectual disability, genetic disorders such as Down syndrome, fetal alcohol spectrum disorder, visual or hearing impairment, and other medical conditions. This information is brought to you by Boone County Family Resources, located at 2700 West Ash Street in Columbia. Their mission is to effectively and efficiently use agency and other available resources to enable Boone County residents with developmental disabilities to thrive in the community, connect with others, and achieve their personal goals. When you call the phone number provided on the screen, you will be connected to an intake person at the Central Missouri Regional Office under the Department of Mental Health. Tell the intake person that you need a referral for services. During this phone call, you will participate in a brief screening. This screening determines if an application is appropriate. If you're calling on behalf of a child that is 18 years or older, verbal permission from the child is needed to complete the screening with a parent or a caregiver. During this screening, you may be asked to provide a name, address, social security number, and insurance information. So have this ready for the phone call. If the intake person finds it appropriate to issue an application, it will be mailed to you. The application will again come from the Central Missouri Regional Office under the Department of Mental Health, so don't be concerned when this shows up. The intake person may also not issue an application under two conditions. One being that the person being referred does not meet the criteria for developmental disability in the state of Missouri, and two, that the condition must have manifested prior to the age of 22. However, if a diagnosis is given after the age of 22 but the person had presentations prior to that, such as autism spectrum disorder, that person would qualify for an application. When you receive the application, some of the information will already be filled out from your screening. You will have 30 days to complete the rest of the application and return it to the Central Missouri Regional Office. You may mail it back at the address provided on the screen or fax it back to the number provided. If email works better for you, be sure to let the intake person know during the phone call we talked about on the previous slide. If you don't return the application within 30 calendar days, a courtesy call and a letter will come from the Department of Mental Health reminding you to complete this. Once the complete application is received, you will be assigned a contact person from the Central Missouri Regional Office to help you through the rest of the intake process. The next step is the evaluation by the Central Missouri Regional Office. They have 30 days to complete the evaluation. They will complete an adaptive behavior assessment either in the home, over the phone, or via video conferencing. You will be asked to sign a form that gives the Central Missouri Regional Office access to collateral information. This may include, but is not limited to, medical, educational, and psychological records. After the evaluation has taken place, you will be notified by the Central Missouri Regional Office on whether or not you qualify for services within 30 days by both phone and mail. If you qualify, you will be assigned a support coordinator from Boone County Family Resources. They will also reach out to you by both phone and mail. They will set up a meeting with you within 30 days. If you do not qualify, your contact person from the Central Missouri Regional Office will tell you why and what next steps to take. At this point, you have transitioned out of the Central Missouri Regional Office and are now in the hands of Boone County Family Resources. In the initial meeting with your support coordinator, you will develop a plan for what services you may qualify for and set goals. It's important to note that just because you qualify for Boone County Family Resources does not mean you qualify for all of the resources and supports they offer. Each service has its own qualification criteria, and your support coordinator will be able to explain why you may qualify for one over the other. We hope this video will help you navigate this tricky system. If you have any questions about this process or about Boone County Family Resources in general, please contact them with the email and phone provided on the screen or visit their website at www.bcfr.org. Thank you so much for watching.